And I'm so sick of love songs, so tired of them, so tired. Hey, what's up World Wide Web? Welcome back to the channel where we explore my mind and the world. And if you haven't already subscribed yet, please do, because I make travel type videos, tips and tricks and advice videos every single Thursday. And in today's video, I don't know if you can tell, but my voice is actually a lot better now, but it's still sounding a little bit hoarse because I was sick this past week, and it got me thinking, well, it's a good thing I'm at home right now. Now, of course, I really love traveling, and it's obviously the niche that my YouTube channel is in right now. But what happens if you do get sick on a trip? What do? Should there be any precautions that you should take before going on that trip or before traveling? Yes, there are definitely a lot of things that you can do, precautions that you can take, and things that you can bring with you when you go traveling. Now, just a disclaimer, I am not a doctor, as much as my dad would like me to be. I'm so sorry, Dad, I'm not a doctor. But I am not a medical professional of any sort. A lot of this was just, done off of online research and past experiences, as well as what I've heard from other people that I know. So please do take this video of me giving this list as more of a jumping off point for you to go do your own research, and please do consult a medical professional before you go traveling on your own. That being said, here are 7 things that you might want to bring with you when you go traveling. The number 7 emergency medical thing that you should probably consider bringing when you go traveling is any prescription medication or over-the-counter medication, anything that you normally take. This also goes for if you have, let's say you wear glasses and you might want to bring an extra pair of glasses, or just bring the prescription with you. Now, of course, I don't wear glasses, so I don't really have much experience with this, but definitely do take that into consideration. Number 6 is anti-motion sickness tablets. Now, if you're the kind of person who gets really motion sick, whether on cars or on boats or on trains or planes, however you were traveling, you might want to consider packing some Gravol or some other types of anti-motion sickness medication, because it will make your transportation and your journey a lot less unpleasant, because I have had a lot of those journeys where I just felt like I wanted to throw up my entire brain. Number 5, anti-diarrheal or intestinal medications. So that includes stuff like Tums or any other sort of like maybe laxative or antacids. Now, of course, when you travel to a new country, you're definitely going to want to try the new cuisine, the local cuisine that they have there. And sometimes you want to go maybe really authentic, and let's say you had some really bad food. Well, you're gonna be wishing that you had that anti-diarrheal or, anti-acid sort of medication or tablets to help sort of soothe you and make it less like you have to get rid of your entire intestinal system. Number 4 is cold and flu medications. It might be very useful, especially if you're in a hot place where they also do a lot of blasting of the air conditioning, because if you walk back and forth from cold to hot, you might catch a cold really quickly. Number 3 is fever and pain medication. Let's say you bumped your head on something, or maybe you're not feeling that great, so maybe you should probably bring that with you. Number 2, a small, quick emergency first aid kit that includes bandages, gauze, alcohol wipes, anything that you would put in a first aid kit. Just try to keep it small. Now, before I get into the number 1 spot, I want to give an honorable mention to these 2 things. Travel insurance. The insurance will help cover you for the expenses of going to see the doctor or going to the hospital, or in the extreme cases, paying for funeral costs. Let's not hope it comes to that, but if you have insurance, then you have some sort of coverage and something to help you out with that. Also, contact info, make sure whether it's your friends or your family, some loved ones who know where you're going, contact info of the accommodation that you're going to, maybe some stuff about the embassy. But the number 1 thing I think everyone should bring with them when they go on a vacation or they go on a trip or they go traveling is their brain. Now that sounds patronizing, but am I patronizing you? Okay, yeah, maybe a little bit. But you know what, there are so many people who do really dumb things that they really could have avoided. I've done stupid things like that before too, but you know, there are people who just don't use their common sense all the time. Like if you want some street food and you see the food that's just been already made and it's on the hawker stall, it's probably been out all day, so you probably shouldn't eat it, and you should ask them to maybe make it fresh in front of you. Also, two important things that you should know is where you are going to travel and what kind of traveler are you. If you're going somewhere that's really hot and really sunny, you should probably wear a lot of sunscreen and maybe bug spray to prevent being bitten. Go online to research, ask some friends who've maybe been to that destination. Also figure out what kind of traveler you are. Figure out who you are and what the needs that you are. Like I said, if you require certain prescription medication or you need to bring extra contacts or glasses, figure out who you are, figure out where you're going, and prepare yourself for that. Oh wow, that really sounds like the world's craziest pep talk to every single millennial out there. But anyway, that's my list. I want to know what you guys think. If I left anything out, leave it down in the comments below for me. Once again, I'm not an expert by any means in the field of, medical profession, but I just wanted to give you guys some tips and maybe some insight, maybe like a jumping off point for you guys to go do your own research on what things that you should bring with you on your next trip. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this video. Hit that bell icon to be notified of my next video, which will be next Thursday. All my social media links are down in the description below. Be sure to follow me on all those. But that's all I have for you guys today. Until next time, go explore something.